Hey Scorpio, this is Alex Angel, and I am here to bring you your first half of March 2020 Angel and Tarot card reading. Can you imagine it's already March? All right, just a correction, Mercury retrograde was February 16th through March 9th. From February 16th to March 4th, it was in Pisces. And then on March 4th to March 9th, it will double back into Aquarius, okay? So Mercury is a sign of communication, technology, and things of that nature, just how we transmit signals. So because it was in a water sign, there could have been a lot of communication going on related to emotions. And yes, baby, you are one of the water signs. So you could have been in your feelings or, having a lot of conversations or been around people who were in their feelings and wanted to kind of rehash old or past situations. And it, kind of might have dragged you into that as well. Or you could have been the dragger, okay? But anyway, when it moves over into Aquarius, now we're talking about communication and freedom, right? And seeking and finding and spreading our wings and new ideas and new information. No, wait, Mercury retrograde. We're going to kind of go back and talk about, things we've done in the past that might have pigeonholed you or, kind of you felt stuck or you currently feel stuck and trying to figure out how to get out of this stuckness, right? So just a couple of things that you could be experiencing due to the Mercury retrograde. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's talk about your cards, baby. They are beautiful. I kind of feel like for you, Scorpio, yes, this has been an emotional time for you, but I kind of feel like it hasn't been negative emotions. And bravo, Scorpio, because yes, you are the kings and queens of the underworld and the darkness, right? But I kind of feel like especially with Mercury in retrograde, this could have had you out of your element. Whereas, yeah, your heart is like opening up. We're a little bit more comfortable with it opening up and stepping more into the sunlight versus living comfortably in the darkness. Okay. Anyway, we will get started. And I am using my Arcanum deck along with my Deviant Moon. You guys know I love this. So we have the Nine of Cups coupled with the Emperor, baby. I feel like this is you guys, right? This is you guys, law of attraction, launching. Look, God, I'm loving. I'm wonderful. I'm a great person to talk to. I'm loyal. I have people's back. I love my family. I take care of this. It's almost like this is everything, Nine of Cups, that you are bringing to the table, right? So it's almost like, God, I just need one cup, right? I just need one cup. Not only do I just need one cup, but it's like, bring me that Ace of Cups, right? Which is one cup, okay? So I do kind of feel like, again, for you, Scorpio, I absolutely love this. You are open, right? You're still protective, right? You're still, paying attention to the signs and you're still kind of watching people. You still have like the suspicion and the watchdog back there, on guard. But it's almost like, especially with Mercury in retrograde, I just kind of feel like for a lot of you, you could be putting your heart first. You're giving yourself permission to feel and feel emotional, right? And I love that this Emperor is here. It's, symbolizes the sign of Aries, which is a fire sign. It's our fellow, Aries. Okay, that fell. Aries is the sign that shares our planets, right? Aries is a sign that is also ruled by Mars and Pluto. I believe Mars is its primary and Pluto is a secondary, whereas with Scorpios, Pluto is our primary and Mars is our secondary. At least that's how I see it anyway. All right. Anyway, with the Emperor here, again, first of all, Scorpios don't love down. We love up, okay? We are attracted to authority. We are attracted to somebody who's going to be able to tell some people what to do. We are attracted to very, very, very powerful people. So these two cards coupled up could also represent that, yeah, you, honey, that person that who's got that last sword, that extra sword, okay, that person is somebody who is in a very, very, very high position. And what I'm also hearing too, by the way, I kind of feel like, again, Scorpio, that's your equal, right? You are powerful, you are authoritative, you're very kind of quote unquote controlling and manipulative in the most positive way possible. You know, it's the very root of what transformation is and how we do transform, right? So anybody less, say for instance, who's not in authority, that's okay. You know, they're cute, but you know, we're kind of attracted to people who hold authority. And by the way, I don't care if it's a manager at a McDonald's or a Chick-fil-A. It's still somebody with power. I'm just saying, this is not me job shaming. That's not. I'm just giving you an example. Okay? The next two cards are the Three of Cups with the Page of Pentacles. Okay? Three of Cups, party baby, gatherings. I'm with my tribe. I'm with my family. We all love each other. I got their back. They got mine. Page of Pentacles. Okay. You guys may start attracting more of tribe members, right? In the form of lovers. You could start attracting more likeness, right? Law of attraction. Like attracts like. Okay. So, you know, that Page of Pentacles is a new offer. It also could represent, right, somebody who's younger than you. Yeah. I'm saying, you know, Scorpios are not opposed to that too. Again, stop looking at it in a negative. I'm not talking about, you know, robbing the cradle or anything like that, because we don't do that. Anyway, the Page of Pentacles is a new offer, right? This is a new offer. It could be for friendship. Again, it could be somebody, it could be a new confidant. Okay, so please understand, the more that you guys are opening up your heart, the more that you become comfortable with opening up your heart, the universe is not just spitting out, you know, potential lovers, right? Lovers and like, you know, mentors and things like that. But yeah, you also get like new friends and new confidants and new, you know, people who got your back and are in your corner. Okay, you get new squad members and you know, what I'm also hearing too is that, you know, hell, some of your squad members they may want to turn over from squad members into lovers, right? Next two cards are the Eight of Swords with the Five of Swords, right? I love this. I love this. I love this. Now ask me why. Alex, why do you love that? Because this is where you were. And I feel like, you know, you were locked in your head. You were restricted. Your mind, it wasn't playing tricks on you, but it just had you super duper really overprotective. It had you prepared for like an alien invasion when technically you were just leaving the house to go to work and had to deal with traffic. So it was an over preparation mentally for what could come, right? And I do feel like for a lot of you, you spent a lot of time in this space and place. Okay, now with the Five of Swords, this was what you were preparing for, you know, for people to not take advantage of you, for people to not do it to you, for people to, you know, not kind of leave you high and dry. Okay, but I kind of feel like, again, you guys, 8 and 5 is 13. We have 8, yeah, 8 and 5 is 13, which the 13th card in the tarot is the Death card, which is your card, Scorpio. Okay, so I really do feel like for a lot of you, you have been putting phenomenal and enormous effort into not sinking into old patterns, right? Because the old patterns will actually keep you protective, but they will also keep you alone, okay? And that's not something that we want. The Lovers and the Six of Swords, okay? Usually this is my get the hell out of Dodge card, you know, all right, I'm moving away from this old situation, old way of being. But in looking at these two, it was almost like you're moving away from, yes, that old stuff into more attraction to love and attracting love. And I love this for you, Scorpio. You know, it kind of feels like, again, you know, you're not resisting so much. You're actually kind of surrendering to an extent. and allowing the universe to draw you in and pull you in to home, by the way, right? Love for you is home, okay? By the way, it's home for all of us, but it's home, right? And I just kind of feel like you like this. I kind of feel this light and airy feeling like, okay, all right, I'm doing good. All right, I can keep up with this. Yeah, keep going. Last two cards is Judgment and the Sun. Okay? The world is not such a messed up place, you know. Yeah, there are some things here that I don't like, I kind of disagree with. I've been hurt the most, you know, lessons learned, and I know who not to go after now. I know who, you know, somebody who, as an example, is really shallow or, you know, really self-centered or egotistical. You know, from an emotional standpoint, I don't pair well with that person. Now that I've understood, now that I have all the information of, you know, how not to get myself into those situations before, how not to get my heart broken before, how not to have to, you know, kind of slay the dragon in the way that I did. Now that I kind of understand that, I kind of see now. I see, you know, what's ahead of me. I see that, yes, the world is not this dark and wicked place. You know, I see, you know, certain areas and certain things now that I didn't know before. You know, this is the happiest card in the tarot deck, right? This is a bright and sunny outcome. This is, you know, sunny days. This is, you know, for you, Scorpio in particular, I just kind of feel like angels, God, universe has improved your vision, believe it or not. And for some of you, yeah, you could literally have had, you know, LASIK or something of that nature where, yes, you are just seeing things differently now. You're seeing things more clearly now. You know, again, being the kings and queens of darkness, it's almost like you're building a level of comfort in the light to almost match. I don't think anything can match your comfort in the darkness, but it's almost like you're trying to become more comfortable in the light. Now, watch this. Bam and bam. The Sun again, right? Coupled with the Four of Wands, okay? So we had the Sun twice. And by the way, look at those two figures. It's like, oh, we dancing in the sun. We got reason to celebrate. And oh, by the way, what we celebrating? Marriage, commitment, baby shower, pregnancy, engagement, right? So for you, Scorpio, there is a reason to celebrate. I'm hearing that, and there's going to be a reason to celebrate. Now, also at the same time, I know you guys have been through it. You don't ever need to convince me of that because I know you've gone through it. And it's almost like, to an extent, you're pissed off with this universe, right? You're pissed off with the universe because it's like, where the hell is my reward? I done fought 54 fucking wars and came in first all the time. Where the hell is my badge? Is my badge of honor, right? And I do kind of feel like angels are saying, not that I feel like, but angels are saying it's all around you. It's almost like you get the pick of the litter is what I'm hearing. You know, I kind of feel like, especially with all this sun, which I absolutely love, and I'm getting like major chills right now. It's almost like the universe is going to be shining light on everything that you will have access to, on everything that is yours, okay? Now, what I'm also getting is that you have to be bold enough to get your ass up and not necessarily, you know, that old mindset says, again, I'm getting up and I'm preparing for a world war, alien invasion, right? But universe is saying, no, boo-boo, you're not preparing for a world war or an alien invasion. You're preparing to meet your love. You're preparing to meet your tribe. You're preparing to, yes, meet your spiritual family or your kin, right? Your kindred spirits, okay? So, yes, you've done an excellent job at getting out of that mind state, and you're giving yourself an opportunity to believe that, yeah, You know, I do have tribe out here. I do have, you know, love interests, plural, out here. Okay, so Scorpio, keep going. Angels are saying there's more work to do, but it's not as hard, it's not as bad as to what you've been used to, especially in your past. Not only that, but I also feel like it's going to come in slow. Okay, so, you know, again, because when Scorpio, remember we talked about when things come to you guys, it's like, holy shit, what is that? You know, automatically we, you know, kind of look to protect, but we resist, we repel, right? The universe is very intelligent and it understands that. So it'll start sending you little raindrops. It's like, wait, okay, that's not bad. Then another one will come in, okay, that's not bad. And then the flow will start to actually pick up, okay? As I was shuffling this card, I can't. This card was laying on my desk, and I'm shuffling, looking for a card, and the card is just laying there. Rain and purification, right? And we were just talking about, you know, things coming to you like raindrops. So the message here for you, Scorpio, is, yes, it's rain, right? You are a water sign. You are used to the emotional, you know, the emotional language, if you will, right? So as this rain starts to fall, a lot of people may think, it's just going to mess up my hair and mess up my makeup and I'm going to be all wet. Not for you guys. This is your element, right? So again, as those emotions tend to come in, and think about how rain starts. It starts with a couple of drops and then whoosh, you may get a full-blown downpour, okay? So what I'm saying to you, and I love saying to you and ending this reading in this way, Scorpio, yes, go out and sing in the rain. I know it's cheesy, sorry. But yes, go sing in the rain. The rain is very cleansing. Now, by the way, I don't mean that literally, right? Because the rain is dangerous too. You got thunderstorms and tornadoes and lightning strikes and all that shit. Symbolically, metaphorically, sing in the rain. Enjoy the oncoming of emotions, no matter how big or how small, right? I did how big and how small in the opposite way. But no matter how big and how small, because number one, you can handle this. You can definitely handle this. And then number two, you deserve it, right? Yes, where the hell is my reward? Well, it's coming, okay? You don't need an umbrella. Just let it rain down upon you, okay? I hope that helps. I love that reading for you guys. Congratulations for all the hard work that you guys have been doing with getting out of your heads and opening up your heart, which also required you guys to trust people, which I know is hard. And then on the other hand of it, it also required you guys to believe again, to believe in mankind, to believe in the purity of mankind. Yes, we spend so much time in the darkness. We don't have a lot of experience in the light. So it's almost like you guys now believing that, yes, the light does exist. And, you know, again, I'm not going to hold the cards up again, but based on this reading, it exists like a mother flupper, okay? So kind of get out there and enjoy it. I hope you guys have an amazing March, and I hope to see you back here for the second half of March 2020. Thanks, guys.